So here we have Jira on-prem system here, and where we have created one project. And within that, we have created a simple set of data here. For now, we have 22 work items here. And we can synchronize over all of the 22 if we want, or however many there are in any particular project over to Jira Cloud. But we also have the option to go filter based, criteria based. So if they want like a subset of item based on whatever query the end user defines, let's say they want only the high priority items or only those which are currently ongoing, like the status is to do or in progress, or any criteria that they can define in Jira, we support that. So here we have set a JQL in Jira where it says that only show the work items which have the status to do or in progress, and those will be the ones that we will synchronize over to Jira Cloud. So we have 17 of those 22 here. And then other than the work items, we also have some meta entities here. So like the sprints we have, so we have created 2 sprints here and then associated some of the work items to the sprint. And then we also have releases where we have associated a couple of work items to some sample releases as well. And we will see the synchronization of both the sprint and release meta entities over to Jira Cloud as well, with all of its details like the start date, end date, and those details. In the work items, for the demo purposes, we have selected epic, story, and bug item types. It can be any item type that the user has. We also support custom entity types as well. So any item type of Jira they want to synchronize over, we can. I'll just show you the target Jira Cloud project here. So for now, this is an empty Jira Cloud project where we will be migrating the data to. So you can see there's no issues here. We have the backlog where no sprints are created, and the release here is all blanked out as well. Okay, so we already see here in the Jira Cloud instance, all of our releases which we had in the on-prem are here. I'll go to the backlog to see the sprint. We have both of our sprints created with the start date and end date, which were there in the Jira on-prem attached. You can see already that the items have started making it over to cloud. We'll give it a few minutes so that at least the majority of items are here, and then we can open up a couple and see the data within that. For now, we have the data, all the 17 work items, the subset which were to do and in progress here in Jira Cloud. I'll just open up one random epic here to see the data within that. Yeah, so you can see like we had a summary, and on-prem the summary comes across as it is. We had some description going on with rich text formatting in on-prem with like color, bold, italics, underline, numbering, bulleting, inline image, all of that stays retained here as well. Then you can see the status was in progress in on-prem, that stays here. The priority we have mapped, so that is here as well. The assignee, the reporter, all of those fields are there. Then we also have this concept of remote link. So this is for traceability purposes. So in case they want to see where this originated from in on-prem, then they have a link directly to the on-prem here. So they can directly click on this, and it will take them to this particular entity in their on-prem instance. And then we have attachments that we had there. The attachments, all of those have synchronized over. And the child stories. So this epic had a couple of child stories, so those links are retained here. And then we had some comments over there which have synchronized as well. The comments had some user mentions. They had mentioned some of their users there, which the user mentions also stay intact over here. And then we can navigate to one of the child stories and see some of the details there. So we had synchronized sprint and releases and had associated some work items there. So you can see the work item has the sprint link here and the release link to the fixed version as well. And then similarly, how we had story as a child of the epic, we have bug as a child of the story. So you can see those relationship here. We have chosen for this demo to go with parent-child relationship, but this can definitely be like any link type the user would want it to be. If they want it to be like relates to, is associated with any of those link type or any custom link type, then that is also configurable. Yeah, just go on here in Jira Cloud, the releases we saw earlier. Now you can see that those releases are associated. You can see the progress similar to that which is there in On-Prem with the association to items and in Sprint as well. You can see that both of our sprints had some items associated, and that is retained here in the cloud as well.